fourth graders. If you were able to join me this week for our lesson, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you were not able to join us, that's okay. We have it right here. We are talking about the habits of healthy kids. We have talked about 4 habits so far. I believe they are being proactive, which means taking charge of you. We've talked about beginning with the end in mind, or having a plan to how you want to get or reach your goals. We have talked about putting the first things first, doing the most important things before doing the lesser important things. And we talked about win-win, finding solutions to problems that are good for everyone. Today, our topic is seek first to understand. What do you mean, Mrs. Taylor? Well, let's just jump in. Let me go to slideshow, play from start, seek to understand. Let's learn a little bit more. Each of us is different, and because of this, we all see the world a little differently. It's kind of like we all have a pair of glasses that we see the world through, and each pair is different. So how she would see the world is different from how he or how she would see it, because the color is different. They're going to see things differently. Since we all see through different glasses, we have different opinions, different likes and dislikes, and different ways of looking at things. Now that's kind of vague, so let me explain more. Everyone has a different point of view, okay? Look at these 2 people looking at the box. Do you think they see the same color of box? No. If you ask the boy what he sees, he's probably going to say the box is black. If you ask the girl the same question, she is going to say it's white. They might argue about the color for a while. No, it's black. Wrong, it's white. They can argue as long as they want. Have you ever been in one of those arguments where it just keeps going and going, but they are never going to get closer to understanding the color of the box until they see the box from the other's point of view? Okay, so I love this example. He's never going to understand what she sees and she what he sees unless they try to understand each other. If they try to understand, she is like, oh, his side is black. And he's like, oh, her side is white. Why do we see things differently? Because we have different lives. We have different experiences. My life is not like yours, and yours is not like your classmates. It's different for everyone, and this makes it so we like different things, and we see things in different ways, and that's really cool. So let's do an experiment to show how having different experiences can change the way you view things. Now, you gotta trust me on this. Nothing bad will happen if you close your eyes for a minute. It says split into team 1 and team 2. Girls will be team 1, boys will be team 2. And we're not going to worry about paper, just use your imagination. Girls, you're team 1, boys, team 2. Team 2, boys, close your eyes. Trust me, I'll tell you when to open them. Don't look at the screen, okay? Boys, eyes closed. Team 1, girls, read this list of words silently and look at the pictures that go with each word. Okay, team 1, girls, close your eyes. Team 2, boys, you can open them. Boys, read this list of words silently and look at the pictures that go with each word. Girls, keep your eyes closed. Okay, both teams open your eyes. Now, if you did look, it's not going to work out for you, so you might want to try it again later. But if you did, here goes. This is the next word on your list. Think of a picture that would go with it. So girls, you're thinking of a picture to go with orange. Boys, you're thinking of a picture to go with orange. Let's see. Team 1, You saw this list, so your orange would probably be a picture of an orange fruit that you eat. Boys saw this list. They didn't see a picture of a fruit, they saw a zigzag. So boys and girls saw different things, so they understood it differently, the activity. Now that we know what each other saw, we understand what happened. When we seek to understand others, we can learn why other people do things differently. And when we try to understand, it means we need to listen before we talk. That's a hard one for adults and kids. Listen first. It means we don't jump to conclusions or think we know what's going on before taking time to understand it. That happens to me. I think I see something happen or I hear part of a conversation and I think, oh, I can't believe they said that or they thought that or they did that. And it's like, wait, Mrs. Taylor, you don't know the whole story. So don't assume and jump to conclusions. In the next exercise, things won't always be like they seem. Watch what happens if you think you understand before looking at the big picture. Okay, so take a look at this. What do you think is happening in the picture? Okay. It looks like the boy is pushing someone down. But let's seek to understand before we decide or judge. Take a look. It's very different from what some of us thought was happening. What do you think is happening now? Yep, sorry, he was pushing the boy out of the way. What do you think is happening in this picture? Notice you only have this little perspective, this little window. It might look like someone's coloring on the walls. That's what I thought when I first saw it. But let's find out the whole story. Let's try to understand first. Yeah, I didn't see that coming either. She's cleaning up the wall from the baby making the mess. Take a look at this. What do you think is happening in the picture? I know what I thought. It looks like the boy is going to hit the other boy. But let's seek to understand first. I had no clue this was going to be showing up. So what do you think is happening in the picture now? Yeah, it looks like a birthday party, a piñata. The other little boy in the lighter green shirt is waiting for his turn. So listen first, then talk. Sometimes we think we understand something before we really do, like what happened in the pictures that we just saw. If we listen before we talk, get the whole picture, we can avoid jumping to conclusions. So try to understand something. Learn more about people. Figure out what they're thinking, what they're seeing, and that can help us all get along a little bit better. Remember, we all have different points of view and a different way of looking at things. And I included this. I think this is a fun activity. You may have seen some of these images before, but before you jump and say, oh, that's what it is. Oh, I got that one. See if you can see different perspectives or different things in each picture. And if we were here together, we'd be sharing ideas, but since we're virtually doing this, let me pick two. I'll pick two for now. And then if you have questions or can't see both sides or both pictures within the picture, let me know. Number 6, what animal do you see? Yeah. Some might say duck, some might say rabbit. If you look closely, both images are there in number 6. So the person saying rabbit isn't right or wrong. The person saying duck isn't right or wrong. You're both right. Okay. So a fun activity to get you started. And number 5 is one, it's a famous one. A lot of people struggle with it at first. Take a good look. It is a picture of an older woman and a younger woman. The older woman image has the long nose piece, and that little black strip is her mouth. If you see the younger woman, it's a side angle with a little chin, and the little strip is a necklace that she's wearing. So remember, take time to listen to others, to try to understand others' perspectives, and we will all get along a lot better. Thank you everybody for watching.